Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Feeling kind of like under the weather. I was sick for a few days and getting back in the swing of things, but this video right here will be on me and my socks. If you follow me on Instagram at Arnold13, you will understand that I love socks. I love socks. So before we get started with anything, I need you to do a few things with me. Number one, subscribe to my channel. 2, follow me on Instagram at Arnold13. That's 1 and 2. 3, I need you to check out these brilliant black sisters with Natural Queens on any type of podcast listening. You can find them on Google Playlists, Spotify, Anchor, I think Apple, iTunes, and a little others. And they're Natural Queens with the emoji crown. It's 2 of them. It's Mahogany and Essence. Listen to their podcast. Give me some feedback right in the comments below. Also, for anybody who likes some motivation in the morning through text or just the app itself, download Selfish Babe. Yes, it's just like that, Selfish Babe. And one of their prayers on there we're going to do today. So don't worry, just close your eyes for your mind, and the rest, we'll go through the rest of our videos. So I wrote it down, so if you see me looking down, that's that. Okay. Yeah, if you see that, I wrote it down. So hearts, minds, everything is cleared. I'll take a few deep breaths. I pray in gratitude and give thanks to my most positive and revenated ancestors, spirit guides, the universe, and creator. Thank you for your continuous protection. Thank you for keeping me in continuous joy, love, and abundance, and financial prosperity that pours down into my life, spirit, and soul. Thank you for guiding my path and showing me in a way I can interpret that you are listening. Thank you for allowing me to keep a discerning eye and allowing me to make the right decisions for my continued growth. Thank you. Thank you. I am grateful. And this is on the Selfish Babe app. Highly recommend it. And I think I'll be starting each podcast off, YouTube channel, with this prayer. And I'll be ending it as such. All right, guys. I'm going to put this book right here. We're going to get into these socks. So, a little bit about myself on these socks. Right now, I'm putting it out there in the atmosphere. I'm putting it out there. Nobody, and I know it's a few people who can shut me down with socks. I know that. But nobody got more socks than I do. Nobody. I'm joking. I follow a couple of sock companies on Instagram. I double tap. I try to get my sock game up. But today, Target, which is one of my favorite stores, size me, boosts me, put a little pep in my step, because I have some retro socks from the 90s. And I'm talking about 90s cartoons to early 2000 cartoons. So some of y'all don't know these characters. If you was born past 2010, shut your face, Google it, do your research. I'm joking. I love you guys that are a little bit younger than myself. Moo ha 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 ha. How old am I? But I'm going to just jump into it. And I'll tell you the prices of these socks as well. But I'm going to start it off nice and cute. So I got these Hedgehog Socks. Love them to pieces. For $1.50 at Target. They don't have the price on here, but they're $1.50. Go check out my sock highlight videos on my Instagram page, and you'll understand my method to my madness, because I do go through a process when I do my sock shopping. I look, I stand back. Some pairs I already got. I got that one, I got that one, I got this, I got that. Do they feel good? Are they thick? Are they thin? How they gonna fit on my foot? How they gonna look, you know, in other places. And trust me, it's kind of a method to my madness when it comes to the socks, because, you know, I've had 3 children now. And the second pregnancy had done something to my feet and the nails. So, don't want to discourage anybody, but your body does change during pregnancy and a little bit after. But my daughter messed my feet up, man. She just took all my beauty. So I jazzed it back up. No shame in my game. I have pretty feet. I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to be the one to say, oh yeah. No, look, my feet are jacked up. But my feet are still cute though. But I just make it cuter with the socks. But I'm going to get into it now. So, should I do the 90s first? Or that's fine. We're going to hit you with the 90s first. So, take the tag off of these. So, since it's more than one pair of socks, these cost $8 at Target. And bonus surprise will be at the end of the video. So, let's get into it. So, I am Reptar. Hear me roar. Boom. Do 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 do. So, can I? Come on, man. It's Rugrats. It's Reptar. We'll sit those right there. And then we have Alone in the World is a Little Cat Dog. Alone in the World is a Little Cat Dog. Both of them. Now, see, when I used to work at a veterinary hospital, we only had our scrubs. And, you know, on, I think, Wednesdays and like Saturdays, we get to dress up and have the kind of scrubs that you want to. And I had a couple of scrubs where I was like, yes, but I've always had like colorful socks. Even the doctors and different people be like, what kind of socks you got on today? And I'd be like, shh, don't mind if I do. Pull my scrub leg up. They would ask, you know, all that stuff. And they found it weird some days, or might have thought I was sick when I came in with like regular color socks, white, black, gray, dark blue, navy blue. They're like, you okay? Like, your socks are normal. And I'm like, yeah, washing the other colorful socks because it's ridiculous. I already broke a dresser drawer because of my socks, because I couldn't close it. Just, you know, it's a process. But also, boom, boom, boom. Who is this? Oh, let's take another look. Oh, who are these? Ren and Stimpy. Now, I can say this much about this show. As children, we were not supposed to be watching this show. Show's crazy and inappropriate. And that's why we're crazy and inappropriate. Now, oh, I'm still taking stuff off. Hey, football head. Oh, who is that? Hey, Arnold. Hey, Arnold. Funny story real quick. I am named after my father, who is named Arnold. So just imagine. Just imagine. Hey, football head. And then last but not least, poof, Rocco. So, I used to post all my socks on Instagram. I still do. I had one person around February of last year, because it was Black History Month and Black Panther was coming out around that time, because you know it's always Wakanda forever. And he had Black Panther socks and was like, yeah, I got you, challenge you to some socks. I was like, yeah. So I pulled out the Lion King, I pulled out donuts, I pulled out Iron Man, I pulled out this, and he was like, you ain't got these though. And I was like, dang, he stumped me with the Black Panther socks. How did he stump me? With the Black Panther socks. But then Target had the Black Panther socks too. And I got all of them. It's not a game. I'm here with it. I've been a fan of Black Panther since 2010. And I'm not talking about the movie or the franchise. I am talking about the comic book hero, T'Challa. All right, now back to the socks. So, I already did my 90s cartoon, a little bit of them. So now we're going to get into Pixar and Disney. What'd she say? Pixar and Disney. Oh, did I go there? I did. Sorry, I'm taking tags off. Boom. Dun, 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 dun. Toy Story. Toy Story. Toy Story. Toy Story. If you have not seen Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and there's a new one coming out or is out, you should know. Claw. Yeah, all of that. You should know. You should know. They are. I had to get these. The Incredibles. Oh, there's a little tag out. There we go. Gotcha. And I try to be really careful when I pull these tags out, because sometimes they rip. They go into the fabric in a certain spot and will mess up the sock. Like that. Why? So I try to be as gentle as I can. I stretch it back into its place, but Incredibles. There's a snake in my boot. We got Woody. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. It feels like something is in this sock. Nope. Nothing. And this one is Just Keep Swimming. It's not her, but you know what I'm talking about. It's the enemy. It's the enemy. So, we got Finding Nemo. One of my first dates when I was in high school, we saw Finding Nemo. I was like, really? We're gonna watch Finding Nemo? Saw the movie, loved it. And this one is To Infinity and Beyond. Buzz Lightyear. And last but not least, Monster Inc. Mike Wazowski. Mike Wazowski. I always hear that voice in my head when I think of Monsters Inc. and a couple of other phrases from it, but I don't own any of those catchphrases, the songs, or anything of that nature that you heard me say today. I don't own none of that stuff, so please do not sue me. Don't judge. Don't judge. I don't. But also, band to let's get into it. But, drum roll, please. What I was saving for last at the end of the video, which is pretty soon, is that you have to look at Target, maneuver your way through it. You will find things that is literally a come up. Found a pair of shoes that started off probably when they dropped in Target for $29.99. They were on clearance for $8.98. And yes, I'm going to show you what they are. And if you thought I did not get these shoes, you are crazy. I am frugal. Not when it comes to my socks, because I did pay $20 for a pair of socks before. Yes, one pair of socks, $20. But in my defense, it was J. Cole socks. And they had the whole album cover on the socks with this man's face. And he's on the list of one of my favorite rappers. So, money well spent. Money well spent. But back to the shoes. So, I took the stickers off to show you as well. So, excuse that it's all ripped up and shredded. But they started off at $29.99. And then Target, hold on. Crap. Then Target then marked it down to $20.98. And then they marked it down to the $8. See it right there. $8.98. I've been looking for an all black shoe, even though it's not completely all black as the white bottom. But Target, please keep it up. Keep up the good work. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Like I said, check me out on Instagram at Arnold13 for the sock highlights. I get down with the socks. I'm going to show you the socks that I have on today. You know, like I said, I'm feeling under the weather. And I started to drink some tea early this morning. And I like honey in my tea. And as soon as I grabbed the honey bottle, I was like, I know what socks I'm wearing. And yes, there's a mood with my socks or how I feel or whatever. So when I grabbed the honey bottle and I was like, I know what socks I'm wearing. I went straight to the socks. So these are my bee socks. Love these to death. And I think I got these at Target as well. These probably ran me, I would say, highest of $6, because on the other side, when they have all the fancy smancy socks like this, they're normally, I would say, a variety of maybe one pair or 3 pairs of socks in it, and it has a variety of the pair. And on the other side, they normally cost like $6 to $8 or a little bit more pricier than that. And when they start to get pricier than that, I take myself to the men's section. Let me hip you to some game, pimpin'. Go to the men's section the next time and look at their socks. They have quality socks, and they have some socks over there in that section that they don't have in the regular female section. So, like when I went to Walmart, I was in the men's section looking at socks, and they had sushi roll socks. Why was that not over there? Like, I understand every girl wants the cartoon characters and the glitter and the pony and the unicorn parts and whatever. But some of us weird, nerdy, sock freaks like to just have a standard of different variety of socks, regardless of if they're in the men's section or not. But to each his own. I love socks. So I'm going to end with that by saying follow me on Instagram. Go listen to that podcast between Essence and Mahogany for Natural Queens podcast. These my girls. That's my jam. Check them out. I'll leave all the information below. Also, go to Target.com online if you don't feel like being in the store with people. Sometimes I don't feel like being in the store with people. Online, do that. So, last little bit. So, go follow that podcast called Natural Queens with the Emoji Crown on Spotify, Apple iTunes, Play Store, and Anchor. And if you want to make your own podcast, go to Anchor. They set me up right. They can set you up right. So, with that being said, peace and blessings. And I hope you guys subscribe to my YouTube video. I appreciate the love and support. I'm just doing my thing. I'm just being me. And also, if you do not have somebody to talk to and you are going through something, I'm here for you to talk to. DM me. You don't have to go through anxiety, depression, or any type of mental illness alone. Also, with that being said, I got your back, because sometimes you just need someone to talk to on a professional level. So, I got my journal, so give me a second. Suicide hotline is 1-800-273-5555. They are open 24/7. So regardless if you feel like you're losing your mind or you need somebody to talk to in the middle of the night, call that number and they will have somebody answer and talk to you. Trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. I've been there when you call people and they don't answer and you're like, I need to talk to somebody. It's in the middle of the night or early in the morning, and you always take in consideration of people's, maybe their work, maybe their sleep, whatever. These people are there 24/7. So use that number. Also, didn't know they have an anxiety hotline, so I'm going to give you that number too. The anxiety hotline is 866-971-7951. So if you're having anxiety, like I deal with anxiety on a daily basis with just waking up, being a mom of 3 and an author and a poet, and you know, am I doing this right? I'm second guessing this. I'm overthinking that. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And you start to fluster, and then your body reacts, and then you're like shaking and all. There's a hotline. I just dropped the number for anxiety. I want you guys to use it if you need it. If you need it, if you need it, if you need it. I appreciate that you guys will use these numbers if you need it. And also, if you just want to talk about socks, DM me. I'm here. So, like I said, peace and blessings. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. We're going to try to do better with my videos. I'm going to try to set up a schedule where I post videos so that you can get those notifications when you subscribe. But I want to leave you with this. Protect your mind, body, and soul. Protect your mind, body, and soul. Say it with me. Protect your mind, body, and soul. These are yours. These are yours. That's your business. Your mind, your body, and your soul. Peace and blessings. I love you guys. Mwah.